Oh man, I was really vibing to that intro music. That was cool this time. Very meditative. All right, welcome viewers to the April edition of the Songwriter stream. Jason Vitelli and I, it's the guy down there in that corner, we are here every month on the third Tuesday of the month. I think this is the fourth Tuesday of April because last Tuesday was my birthday. We are here as usual with three guests from the world of music tonight. Below me, we have Brian Erickson. Hey, Brian.
Hey, what's up?
Next to me, we have Jason Christie. Hey, Jason.
What's going on? Thanks for having me here.
And then the other side of Jason, we got J.M. Cooks. All right, over the course of the next couple of hours, each of us are going to sing 3 or 4 songs for you, and we're going to get started right now. Brian, why don't you start us off?
All right. Given that we're all from Asbury Park, or at least 3 of us are, I'm going to start with a song called Shore Towns.
Old shore towns like city blocks are lined with one-way streets. North End Beach, Asbury Park is where we used to meet. Are we buried? Where's the sand? I wish that I could tell. Never mind, don't answer. I suppose it's just as well. Show me something I can't see, but wish I left behind. Pointing in a new direction that I'll keep in mind. Wish there was a way we could renege on what we did. Go back to the old arrangement, leave it as it is. Years feel shorter, heels dug in. I'm ready for this fight. Hang me up, make my job easy. You wouldn't, but you might. Show me something I can't see, but wish I left behind. Going in a new direction that I'll keep in mind.
Shore Towns.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, is that available online streaming?
Yeah. I put out I figured this is probably my first live stream since 2020. So that actually came out on my solo album that I released in 2020 called Little Secrets. And I'm going to play a bunch of songs from that record tonight in the spirit of a 2020 era live stream.
All right.
So
good
you're going to
stuff.
hear a bunch of that stuff tonight.
Shore Towns from Little Secrets by Brian Erickson. All right, let's keep things moving. We'll go right along to Jason Christie.
All right.
All right, thank you. Here's an old one, and I'm doing only oldies today. These songs go back 10 years, so I currently write with my band Sierra Peaks a lot of new music, but I figured to do some old music that I haven't sung in a long time, just for fun. So here we go. The song's called Perfect Day. I climb that mountaintop right now and sail across the Baltic Sea, yeah, and listen to your tunes all day, yeah, yeah, and watch the sun go down with me, 'cause today is a perfect day. It'll never end, it's forever. Ooh, tomorrow's too far away. It'll never show, it's far away. Ooh, ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, if you have a challenge, I will take it. And every mile, I will make it big, but kinda funny, I feel so strange. Must be caught out in the rain, but the sun will shine once again. 'Cause today is a perfect day. It'll never end, it's forever. Ooh, tomorrow. It'll never shut now, it's far away. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. Life has passed on, you know it never lasts out. So hold it close to you and don't let it go. Yeah, remember the good times. How every step we take, we making the greatest steps we take into our reality. Oh yeah, 'cause today is a perfect day. It'll never end, it's forever. Ooh, tomorrow's too far away. It'll never show, no, it's far away. Ooh, today is a perfect day. It'll never end, it's forever. Oh yeah, tomorrow's too show. No, it's far away. Ooh, ooh, yeah, 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 yeah.
All right.
There we go.
Nice.
Falsetto action.
That was like instantly transporting. What a falsetto. Wow.
Thank you. You know, back 10 years ago, I had a perfect day and I had to put it on a guitar. I had to put it on a notebook. Anybody else who ever felt like they had to put a beautiful melody on a notebook or a guitar, you know, tell us your story in the chat. Share it to a friend. Send it to your buddies. Express your, you know, your love and your art and your creativity just as we are today. Thank you for having me here, Phil. I'm excited to hear about J.M. Cooks. Let's go. Yeah.
Of course, and in one moment, but Jason, I don't know if you noticed, chiming in on YouTube, we had Dr. D777, said great vibe, Jason. He also commented on Brian's song, and then someone whose name I can't pronounce, Gazibit also liked your song, Jason.
Oh, I do know that person. I do know that. It's an alias.
That's an alias.
Brian, you were fantastic as always. That was lovely. That was so good.
You too, Jason.
Thank you.
All right, look at this. It's already a love fest.
Yeah.
Continuing the love fest, we have J.M. Cooks.
The vibes are high, and I gotta say, Jason, you got a little British for a second there, and I loved it. You did. A little bit.
Potter. Harry Potter.
This song is about, Brian did a beautiful song about the town of Asbury Park, which is something that the three of us can relate to here, the guests. And thank you, Phil and Jason, for having me. I'm going to do a song that relates to all of us here right now, which is about...
We lost JM to
no.
the ether. This happened during our sound check before we started. Everyone else is seeing that he's missing, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's...
Come back.
All right. Jason, I think he's going to realize he's off. He's going to rejoin... Oh, is that him
There
now?
we go.
Come back.
JM.
What have they done to my boy?
Am I back? Am I back?
There
You're
he
back.
is.
You're back.
Okay, good.
Quick,
I don't know what
hurry up
happened.
and start... Hurry
All right.
up and
All right.
start singing your song
Okay,
before you
okay.
blink out of existence again.
This song is called The Room Song. It's about the room that you're sitting in right now and maybe cleaning it. I know I have to. inside my bedroom. I'm so sick and tired. How can I keep my feet and soul inspired and keep a room that's looking good? Pull a song out of a dream where the room was looking fine, so fine. Where you had yours was mine, and the same goes for me, and that's good, and that's fine, and that's nice. It's so good, fine, and nice. It's so good that it's fine, and it's nice. That's the Room song.
Do you
Oh,
have that
man.
recorded yet?
No,
I would-
I don't. I need to record
Good. You should let
things.
me. Good. You should let me produce it for you then.
I would be honored. Beyond honored. I would be
The
beyond
honor would be
honored.
mine. I would love
Oh
to
my God.
record that song for you,
That would
or
be
like produce it for you.
unbelievable honor. It would be, Brian.
That
Thank
let's.
you.
We'll talk. We'll talk offline.
Good. This is good.
What? Fantastic, JM.
Thank you.
I think I just got a producer job. There we go.
There you
We're
go.
doing
I
it.
need help. I need a lot
Brian,
of
what are you drinking there?
What's that?
What are you drinking?
Well, my glass actually says boxed wine on it, so
Oh, look
we'll
at
just
that.
leave. Yeah, we'll leave it there.
help.
This is Brian Erickson After Dark. Good to drink.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Brian, Jason, and JM. We just heard our first song each from each of our three guests. Now, I know I kind of associate all three of you with the Asbury Park music scene. Do each of you actually live in Asbury Park or nearby? Well, let's go in the order that you sang. Brian, where do you live?
I live just outside Asbury Park in Bradley Beach. It's
You're in. Okay.
quite it's walkable. So
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you saw me walk to the Wonder Bar when you played
Oh.
there. I was literally on my commute.
All those shore towns, they're so small. You could go for a walk and go through a few of them.
Yeah, and go through all of them. So that's
And then Jason, we know you, Jason Christie, we know you through the Stone Pony. And do you live in Asbury?
I live outside of Asbury. I'm probably about a half hour away. I'm over in. I'm from South Brunswick, but I'm currently in Monroe.
Okay,
So a little
you're in
outside,
Monroe.
but I've been going to Asbury, God, for at least over a decade for sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
I see Drums Sun Snow's in the chat. Yo guys, how's it going? What's up,
Hey,
Drum?
Drum
good.
Sun Snow.
What's up,
It's
Drum?
going
Good
good.
to see you, drums.
Let's go, Drum.
Thanks
And-
for
and how-
asking.
And how about you, JM? Do you live in Asbury?
I'm Asbury adjacent, but just quick shout out, Jason Monroe. Shout out Garvey's. Gone, but that was a legendary spot in Monroe, New Jersey.
Ah.
Either way, you remember Garvey's?
No, I is it something new now?
No, it's just I think it's condos. But either way,
Oh, okay.
I'm in Manasquan.
Yeah.
I'm in Manasquan, so like 20 minutes away from Asbury Park. So the Asbury Park metropolitan area, I would say.
All right.
Metropolitan.
I live in Manhattan. I grew up in New Jersey. I was born in Jersey City. It doesn't get more Jersey than that. And then I've been going to Asbury Park on music pilgrimages my whole life. So every time I go and I do a show there, like we just played the Stone Pony in December. It was like such a night. We've been back to do the Wonder Bar. And anytime I do anything in Asbury, it's still a thrill.
And you
No.
guys had a packed house from the photographs I saw of Jeff Crispy and everybody who was taking pictures. I mean, it looked like a raging night. I had a show that night, so I couldn't make it, but I was like really impressed by all the pictures. It looked so much fun.
That was definitely I tell people, up until the Stone Pony, the highlight of my performing life was I actually did a show at Carnegie Hall once with our other friend Victor V. Gerbil in 2022. So that was clearly the peak. And then the Stone Pony surpassed it. Like when I think of like my favorite night ever, the Stone Pony definitely ranks above. That was like
High praise.
True thing. All right, well that brings us to my turn. Now I got to live up to this hype. All right, so my name is Phil Robinson. I've been doing this live stream with Jason Vitelli since the pandemic. We just never stopped doing live streams. Pandemic ended, everyone stopped doing live streams. Jason Vitelli and I are still at it. Here's an original song about my lifelong suffering at being a lifelong insomniac. So anyone out there who cannot sleep at night for the life of them, like right now I'm probably on about 2 hours of sleep. This is a song about that. This is called Late at Night. Late at night, toss and turn, never sleep, never learn. All alone in my bed, too many thoughts inside my head. All the things I should have done, all the things I should have said. Going through all my mistakes, lying there wide awake. Twisted sheets, damp with sweat, running through all my regrets. Work so hard every day, and it all just slips away. Chase a dream through the years, still I'm stuck with my own fears. Wonder what I do it for, out the bed, out the door, I run past the houses in the cool moonlight breeze. I raise my fist in the air. My nights will be my own again, to do with as I please. This I promise, this I swear. Running hard down the street, devil snapping at my feet. Moon is bright, night is cold, worried that I'm getting old. Out of time, out of breath, one day closer to my death. Existential thoughts and blessed, all of life meaningless. Every night just the same, trying to outrun my shame. Still I search and still don't know. One more time, into the night I go. The stars shine above us, bathe us in their glow, secure of their place in the sky. As a creature of this world who struggles down below, how can I be sure of mine? Sometimes I just don't know. How can I be sure of my place in this world? Late at night, toss and turn, never sleep, never learn. Still I search and still don't know. One more time, into the night I go. In the cool moonlight breeze, I raise my fist in the air. My nights will be my own again, to do with as I please. This I promise, this I swear.
Yeah.
Woo! Wow.
I haven't heard that one in a while, Phil, because you've been playing with the band, and that's usually a solo tune.
Yeah, it's one of my go-to solo acoustic tunes. I resurrected it recently because actually Brian set me up with a gig at John and Peter's in New Hope, which
Yeah.
I actually
I was gonna say I got to see it like a week ago.
Yeah, well, Brian, you invited me for that gig. I invited my band, Jason, my guitarist, Lisa, Swag. I invited all my musician people to go and do that gig with me, and I was forced by circumstances not of my own choosing to do that gig 100% solo. So I was like, shit, So I was like, shit, I better dust off some of my solo acoustic material, and that's why the song got recently resurrected because of that gig. So thank you, Brian.
Phil, I wanted to say too that you when the band is obviously its own thing, but when you were playing there by yourself, you're a really good storyteller. Like you've got the in between song thing just down. It's really, really something that I think not every performer pays as much mind to as they do the proper songs, but you do, and that's really commendable.
Oh, I take that as such a huge compliment. I think performers I respond to, like Bruce Springsteen, that's something I've noticed the whole time they're on stage. It's a show. They're communicating something from beginning to end, regardless of if a song is going on or not. And I aspire to the same thing. So it's really great to hear that feedback. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, and that brings us to Jason Vitelli, my partner in crime over there.
All right, I've been, I don't know if you all noticed, I was furiously troubleshooting Instagram. I finally got that up. So if all of you are Instagram followers, thank you for joining us. I apologize for the delay in getting you guys up to speed. But we got some great music happening right here. And Dr. D's enjoying himself, and I'm glad because I'm enjoying it as well.
Sierra Peaks is in the chat. Yo, yo, yo. That's represent.
So, I didn't have much the chance to really figure out what I was going to play, but this is always my go-to. You guys hear the piano? Okay. This is actually a song I played on Phil and our first gig together almost 20 years ago. So it's an oldie but a goodie. And I will play it, and it's about living in an apartment. It's called Apartment. Many a time I wait at your door and fall asleep on the floor. As I await, all of these papers surround me. The Times and the Post, they help keep me afloat with their interjections about life in this boat. This toured boat called New York. I wake up with my lonely person, just a fascination I'm dreaming of. is it just pins and needles that are falling off my bones? Maybe I'm not tough enough for the soul town. Apartment hall sleeping is unsleeping so sound. Wake up with my lonely person, and you were just a fascination. I'm dreaming of. I'm reaching for another life, one that's sound and cozy, and you're my wife. We'll stand up tall as upon a cool forest floor, wondering if this is the place we'd always belong. Nowhere else to go but down some musty old road toward the unknown, toward the unknown, the unknown.
Nice, Jason.
Yeah, thanks.
Jason, when you say, is the line "I wake up with my lonely person,"
Yeah,
is that line about another person or is it about yourself?
myself.
Okay, that's what I always thought. I wake up. It's hard to believe. It's Jason and I. My first gig in New York and Jason's first gig in New York was the same gig. We met each other shortly before that, and we teamed up to put on a show together. And I remember one of our earliest aspirations was to play The Bitter End, and then we did. Not long thereafter, and Jason played that song, and I played the guitar part, and I completely fucked it up, and I feel bad about it to this day.
Don't worry about
Many more
All right.
chances to correct that. You probably already have, right?
Yeah, over the past 20 years. Well, it's been almost exactly 20 years. On October 9th will be the 20th anniversary of that first show, and Jason and I have actually reserved The Bitter End for that night, which is a Friday night, and it's going to be our 20th anniversary show.
Wow.
Which will forever go down in the history books as the double haircut show. We're going to finally chop off our pandemic hair
Oh no!
on stage.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
We're gonna get a big scissor that's like 20 feet long. So
Like the scissors from Big Lebowski, and you're just gonna have people chase after you with them.
yeah.
Well-
We're gonna make a skit out of it.
We'll either do that for amusement, or we'll invite Locks of Love and donate our hair to a charity to help children suffering from, cancer.
Yeah. I think it's a great
Or we
idea.
could just get silly big scissors. Either way.
You could do both.
Did we lose JM again?
No, he's here.
No, he's in there.
Is he? He's just hitting his camera. He's blinking in and out of
No,
reality.
He's there. He's there.
You guys see him? I honestly don't see him.
Well,
I don't
it
see
looks
him.
like he's here, but his camera's off.
Oh, okay.
That's weird because I
Oh.
could see JM. Yeah,
Oh,
JM,
we can-
just do a refresh. Maybe that'll get everyone else to see it.
All right. So if you're watching us from home, sitting on your toilet, on the commute, on the bus, wherever you are, welcome. This is the Songwriter stream. This is a live stream that Jason Vitelli and I do the third Tuesday of every month. We've been doing this since the pandemic, since about 2020. And this is our way of reaching out and meeting and staying in touch with friend musicians from other cities across the U.S. We've focused on Nashville and Austin and Philadelphia. Tonight, we have a focus on Asbury Park, my favorite music scene in the whole world. And we're about to go our second time around the circle. So Brian kicked us off earlier tonight, and now he'll sing his second song of the stream.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. Sorry about that. Just move some things around here. Jason, that was a beautiful song, by the way. That kind of reminded me of, that kind of reminded me a little of like Elvis Costello, especially the way you work your vibrato. That really, that was really quite impressive. And, usually people think about Elvis Costello as like this, the kind of angry young man. But, he was quite the balladeer as well. So speaking of ballads, as I said, when I started this live stream, it's been since around like 2020 that I've been on a live stream. So in that spirit, I am playing songs from a record I released in 2020 called Little Secrets. And this song is called All That We Could Be. It's just my luck. I hear you got a birthday coming up. Answer the door. Some kid says you don't live there anymore. Move along, and I see all that we could be. Just lie to me. You just lie to me. Pick your side. Looking strong for someone with so much to hide. I tried my best. If you see them around, say hello, I guess. Move along, and I see all that we could be. You just lie to me. You just lie to me. Did you have fun pretending that I was the only one who walked away? In doing so, left plenty more to say. Move along, and I see all that we could be. You just lie to me. You just lie to me. And I see all that we could be. You just lie to me. You just lie to me.
Yeah.
Nice, Brian.
Thank you.
Now,
I'll
is
tell
that
you.
about
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Is that about a real situation for you?
No,
That song? No.
no. No, it's funny. I subscribe to the notion that when given the choice between the truth or the story, always print the story.
Right.
Most of my songs are made up. Well, they're not like made up. I mean, they're made up in so much as, I didn't steal them.
Right.
But there's like maybe a kernel of truth, but they're very rarely about me.
Yeah.
I'll usually, sometimes it's about somebody I know or a conversation I overheard someplace, a situation someone else is going through, or if it's about something I am going through or went through, I really try to run it through the laundry a few times. Because I used to write songs that were very much all about me and all about like other people. And I wrote a kind of mean song about a person, and they came to one of my shows once, and
Wow.
but they didn't come like out of spite. They came just to be like, oh, hey man, it's been a long time. And I kind of told the band, I was like, we can't play this song tonight because the person it's about is there, and they might like pick it out. And what it made me realize, though, is that you kind of have a bit of a responsibility as a performer or a writer, or a singer, however you want to classify yourself, that like, I don't know, I try to look at it through a sort of lens of fairness. And if I am standing on top of a stage, literally like looking down over a room, singing into a microphone, amplified above everybody else, and somebody else is just kind of sitting there watching, and then they realize, oh wow, this is about me. That's not very fair, because they don't have a chance to offer any kind of recourse or rebuttal. And so in this very, very quick but very tangible and realistic way, like it completely changed the way I wrote forever.
Wow.
And it made me a better writer, like a much, much better writer.
I see what you mean about that. There's a lot of instances around, in the songwriting world of, issues that have arose because people have been too explicit in their writing.
Yeah.
Or you hear a lot about it, especially in the gangster rap period. Right?
Well, that's the thing too. Is actually back then I was writing gangster rap songs, so like I'm part of that. I'm part of that whole. I was part of that whole conversation.
We're still writing gangster rap songs.
Do you want to show us some of your gunshot wounds just to establish your street cred?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just get that.
All right, Brian Erickson. This didn't come up in the comments, but while on Facebook, I happened to be looking at the Facebook feed, and our mutual friend Rory DeLasno chimed in with an emoji on.
Hey.
He did the hug emoji during your song, Brian. And Selinsky says, "Woo!"
That's my partner right there. All right. Hey.
Oh, all right. Very good. All right. Well, let's move on. I see that Jason Christie is starting to vibrate with anticipation. He wants to do his next song, so let's get out of his way.
So I'm thinking about doing a little slower song here. It's something I started writing 10 years ago and never really finished, but I showed it to CR Peaks not too long ago. They liked it, so I was like, maybe I could start trying to put this together. So I figure I'd give it a shot tonight. It's called To Grow Young. And maybe it'll be on a CR Peaks record one of these days soon, but not yet. Today I'm growing younger again, and I still feel the same way I did yesterday. Today I'm growing older again, and I can't seem to shake this feeling inside. To grow young, to grow young. It's whatever, whenever, wherever you go, to sing the same song, whichever, wherever you'll know. To save a day and change away, forever lasting dawns are passing to pray today. Oh, say the way you'll show. Today I'm growing young, fun on the run. Together forever, it ends all the way, sends all to stay. It's whenever, whatever, wherever you run, savor the sun, whichever, however you'll go. To save a day and change away, it's everlasting, stars are passing, embrace today. It's a way to say hello. It's whatever, whoever, whenever you go, you sing the same song, whichever, whenever you'll know. To save a day and change away, it's everlasting, dawns are passing, embrace today. It's a way to say hello. To grow young, to grow young. Thanks, guys.
I love that.
Never really.
I just love that phrase, to grow young.
Yeah. It's, you know, it's funny. I wrote it when I was like 18 or 19, and it kind of in the in between, before you're an adult and while you're still a teen, and you know, it just, I don't know. I see time as an illusion anyway. So it's, I feel like I'll be the same kid forever. You know, even when I'm 96 years old.
That reminds me, not that I'm obsessed with Bruce Springsteen, but that's his line in Thunder Road. So you're scared and you're thinking that maybe we ain't that young anymore. And he wrote it when he was like 23, you know? Same
That's
thing.
the thing, when you're so, 23, you think you're so old. That's not like, there's something about, you know, being in the moment of whatever age you're at.
Yeah.
And you never think you're young until you look back and you see yourself.
Well, the younger you are, each passing year is a greater percentage of your life. Like the transition from going to 21 from 20 is much more significant than going to like 41 from 40. You know, it's like
definitely.
Jason, tell us about Sierra Peaks. I don't really have a handle. Is it, you know how some bands are like one guy, and they're the songwriter and they're the creative force, and they kind of have the appearance of a band, and they have whatever rent-a musicians back them on that recording or that live performance. But it's really, I get the sense from how you're talking about Sierra Peaks, it's actually a genuine band, a group of people that you have songwriting partners, and you bring some songs to the band, and it sounds like maybe sometimes they like a song you bring, sometimes they don't. Sometimes tell us about Sierra Peaks.
It's really started. Honestly, it goes back with me and the lead guitar player Nick Maraglia, and we grew up in the middle. We went to school together, growing up, middle school, high school, and kind of reconnected after we graduated and started hanging out all the time. It turns out he started playing guitar and then was as good as John Mayer. I couldn't believe it. like, he was like a prodigy. Like overnight, he became amazing. And I was playing guitar since 13. So it started in 2020. We started jamming together, and then 2021 we met our drummer Greg, and then the three of us are like the core that like went the distance. We've been here since 2021 together basically, and maybe even 2020. And in the meantime, we've had
Look at the comment.
what do we have? Best band ever. I'm not biased. That's right. That's Sierra
You know-
Peaks.
Jason, this whole night, because you have that as your handle over there under your name.
Right.
This whole time when I've been seeing the comments come up from Sierra Peaks, I thought that was you writing on your phone.
It's one of them. It's one of them. So we've had a lot of musicians work with us, and our drummer Greg, he's a fantastic drummer. Check out the music. You can go on Spotify. It's on Apple. It's on the deal. It's on everything. We got an EP called In Bloom with 5 tracks, and it's like 27 minutes of rock and roll bliss, I like to call it. A lot of heavy hard rock music. There's a little ballad on there. There's a single called Fall from Grace from 2023, and currently we're working on our second EP, and we're not sure if we're going to do a full-length album. We're kind of maybe a few singles. We got so much music we're working on together, and it really comes from after having so many different musicians in the band and facilitating that logistically. It's like doing supply chain for a company like XOP Logistics or something. It's like there's so many people, there's so many schedules, there's so many priorities that you got to take into account when you're like putting together a group of guys that are dedicated and gals that are dedicated to working together. And so I think in the last 5 or 6 years I probably worked with 70 musicians maybe, and
Wow.
15 stuck, and currently we have currently there's 5 of us, and we got a lead singer Joe. He also has a band called Oddly Casual that kicks ass, and our bassist Luke, and Greg on drums, me and Nick on guitars. And yeah, me and Nick kind of mainly write the songs, but everybody over the years has been chiming in. We had an older bass player, Kurt, that was with us for almost 3 years, and we loved Kurt too. He was writing music, and even our current bassist now, Luke, is writing music, and
All right.
we're all writing together. So it's
Yeah,
That's great.
A special thing.
So it's a real group of human beings that have a special chemistry together.
Right.
True band.
Beautiful thing.
got to meet up weekly. Got to meet, got to
Yeah,
book shows.
consistency is the.
It's a lot of work.
No, this is me, Hermano Jorge from the Myth Group.
Oh,
No,
I haven't seen him. in
this
years.
Jorge, this is the 4th Tuesday. Obviously, you weren't on from the beginning of the stream because we already explained it. Last Tuesday was my birthday, and I didn't want to do the live stream for my birthday. I wanted to see Bruce Springsteen, so we delayed it by 1 week.
Yeah.
So this month it's on the 4th Tuesday. All right, you satisfied? Sorry, that just completely
I should've
derailed
changed-
Jason's
changed-
Sierra Peaks moment.
I should have changed it, the overlay to say 4th Tuesday.
Well,
All right.
Greg was in the chat. He's our drummer engineer. He runs Giant Tortoise Productions. It's where we get all of our recordings, and he's fabulous. He's one great mixer. Check out his quality. Check out the music.
All right. For those listening home, Sierra Peaks, Sierra_Peaks. They got an EP out. Check it out, and you'll hear it all put together with some combination of the 70 musicians that Jason has worked with over the past 2 years. All right, we've been rambling a bit, so thank you, Jorge. Thank you. I hope to see you. Jorge, come to my birthday show next Friday.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Friday,
to see
May
you.
8th at Laurie
you.
Beachman Theater. Jason and I would love to see you there.
Yeah, it'd be great to
All
see
right,
you.
without further ado, J.M. Cooks, please, now that you exist once again, we lost
Yeah,
you
so
for a while
glad
there.
that you're back.
We have you back. Let's hear your next song.
You weren't kidding about using Google Chrome. I downloaded it.
Yeah,
After
Google-
this song, I'll go
Google
on-
Chrome
I'll log
for this
back in.
for this platform, this is it's the most stable.
Okay, I'll log back in after this song, and this song is about something very near and dear to my heart. This is about Super Mario. Mario's overloaded. Up and over on his way to the moon. The vinyl spinning disc of a tune. Who's lately spinning pretty night time tunes? Oh, above the castle in the moat. I gotta go! Castle mighty steady enough to hold me into breach security. Like handle grips on rocks, I'm ready. So I'm gonna roll my overall jeans up, climbing up and over on my way to the moon. That vinyl spit disc of a tune. Who's lately spinning slutty nighttime tunes? So I landed on the ship in the sky. I did it to show you that the ceiling is high. And crystal glass straight Gonna lose that weight when you land on the moon. Your glamour hammered stick in a shoe. You got me singing similar evening tunes too. So I landed on the ship in the sky. And I did it to show you that the ceiling is high. Oh, and that this castle is blue with dolphins diving just to set the mood. With dolphins diving just to set the mood.
All right, JM.
Hey, JM, were you thinking of a specific Super Mario game? Were you describing all the different...
It's like
areas?
3. That's a great question, Jason. Thank you for asking.
Well, I'm a big fan of Super Mario myself.
It's a beautiful aesthetic, and it's so nostalgic. And nostalgia is, I think, really important, honestly. And it's like, you know, you have the castle in the moat. I'm picturing Super Mario 64. You have the ship in the sky. I'm picturing Super Mario Odyssey. And those are things I need. And, like, the song is, there's a story. I'm going to make a movie about it, actually.
Did you go see the Super Mario Brothers movie that's out in movie theaters right now?
Not yet, but I plan on going this weekend. I don't know if it's still going to be in theaters, but we'll see. If it's not, then I'll see whatever, Mission Impossible 14, whichever one they're on. Yeah, so it's about 3 Super Mario games: 64, Odyssey, Galaxy.
So, Jam, this is really funny because this betrays my age, of course.
Yeah.
But I haven't played video games in a while.
Yeah.
I had Super Mario, the first one, the very first one on Nintendo.
With
I had
Duck
the
Hunt,
second
the
one,
bundle.
And the third one.
That's
I
good.
played
I did
those,
too.
like, over and over and over again.
Jason, how have I known you for 20 years and I've never once known that you ever played video games?
You didn't write a song about Super Mario.
Oh, okay. There we go. I saw the first Super Mario Brothers movie in movie theaters with my girlfriend at the time, and it was a kick because like all of those songs, all of the music from that first game, it's like seared into our psyches,
Yes.
right? Like that's a fun thing to do for any band.
Da-na-na-na-na.
You want to get the
Exactly.
yeah, you want to get the crowd going. Just play like the Super Mario Brothers theme. So, what's that, Brian? I think Brian, you're muted.
You're muted. Yeah, I
Still can't hear you, Brian.
Maybe just do a refresh of the browser. Or could no, I can't hear you. Maybe like unplug the thing and then plug it back in.
You know who does sick
Damn
Mario
technologies.
covers?
Who's that?
There's a bass player on YouTube, Charlie Berthoud, I think it is.
Okay.
Nasty bass player. He's like probably one of the best in the world.
Good.
And he can cover it. He covers everything. Just type in Charlie Berthoud and then whatever you like, you'll probably find it.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Charlie Berthoud
Brian.
doing
Oh, he's so
bass.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, great.
Can you hear
All
me?
right, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were you,
I was gonna
what were
ask
about
when you-
to say?
When you said you saw the first Super Mario Brothers movie, are you talking about like
Yeah.
the 1991?
No, not Bob Hoskins.
Bob
Right.
Hoskins,
No.
John Leguizamo, and Dennis Hopper. Let's get a little
Man, that's
respect.
the best
No,
one.
That
you know
is the
what?
best
No,
one. That
I
movie's
never saw that
incredible.
one. There was
good.
another one called The Wizard with Kevin Arnold from Wonder Years.
Yeah,
when
with Fred
the
Savage
whole movie
and
was
Je-
like,
And Jenny
The-
Lewis
the whole
from Rilo Kiley.
yeah, the whole movie was like one big commercial for Super Mario
For-
Brothers 3.
3, yeah.
Yeah, I think the one I was referring to was the computer animated one from a couple years ago.
Right.
It was just it was so cool to be in a theater full of people all digging that music. One was enough for me. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't have any desire to see the one that's out now, but it was a nice nostalgia.
Yeah.
I'd
All
like
right.
to say this before we move on, that video game music was a huge part of my life growing up.
Oh yeah.
And it probably is one of the things that kept me going in the music direction. No, I think there's a
I agree.
genius. Like
I
the
agree.
original Metroid has some of the best music I've ever heard.
Oh yeah.
And Nintendo
Oh,
games.
man,
Sonic
yeah.
Adventure 1.
Great.
The,
Legend of
There-
Zelda,
Yeah,
Sonic.
Yeah.
Love the Sonics. I grew up
I-
on Sega.
I learned my lesson the hard way. There was my freshman year of college. There's this super attractive young woman who is a video game music composer. And we were hanging out, and I asked her, "So, in addition to the video game stuff, did you ever make real music?"
Oh no.
and that was the end of her considering me as someone she would ever get involved with. And I was
Right.
like, "Oh, okay." I've since come to appreciate video game music, but that's not a way to phrase a question to a video
Well,
game
think about the
music composer.
composition, but think about how you have to compose it. It has to be short, especially those old ones, like
Yeah.
the original
The
Nintendo, because
Yeah.
they have to be short, memorable, and essentially like perpetual. Like
Yeah.
you
Oh,
have
yeah.
to be able to listen to that song over and over and over
Yes.
again, but yet still have it feel like it's continuing to go on
Yeah.
into new places,
And-
if
and
that makes
here-
any kind of sense. It takes a real level of skill to do that.
Fucking Metroid, man. Metroid is awesome. I could listen
And-
to just the Metroid soundtrack
Yeah.
Well, and
on repeat.
here we
The
are
Metroid
decades
music,
later, and
Mega
we-
Man.
Yeah, Mega Man's
we could
awesome.
we could still hum the melodies.
Yeah.
I thought Capcom and
Yeah.
Konami, Nintendo games, they had brilliant composers. The first Castlevania. All right.
Oh
we could
my
talk
God,
about video game movies.
This could
all
be the
night.
video game
Castlevania,
music
man.
podcast. Yeah.
Castlevania. Damn,
I like it when
love
there's a classical music in the background of games, like
Yeah.
kind of like a Oblivion, Elder
Right.
Scrolls type of
Harpsichords.
thing. You know? Yeah.
All right. Over the years, I think I've exhausted Bruce Springsteen's entire catalog of recorded output. So I've moved on to other New Jersey songwriters. So here's a song by everyone's third favorite musician from New Jersey, after Frank Sinatra and Bruce Springsteen. Tommy used to work on the docks. The union's been on strike. He's down on his luck. It's tough. So tough. Gina works the diner all day, working for her man. She brings home her pay for love. For love. She says we gotta hold on to what we got. Doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Tommy's got his 6-string and hock. Now he's holding in what he used to make it talk so tough. So tough. Gina dreams of running away. When she cries in the night, Tommy whispers, baby, it's okay. Someday. She says we gotta hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Living on a prayer. We gotta hold on, ready or not. You live for the fight when it's all that you got. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer.
That's right.
You know,
That's Jersey.
It was
That's
genius for
Jersey.
you, Phil. It was genius for you to make that into a ballad because it's such. It really is a ballad at heart. You know?
Oh, yeah.
I really believe that. And after you sing it, I believe that. You know, it doesn't need that key change, that like modulation. It's cool. I love the modulation in the original recording. It doesn't need it though.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you all. That's one of my favorite things to do, is to, like, these recordings we grow up listening to that are, they're so dense in their production. You know, you have the drums and the bass and the keyboards and the backing vocals, and to be like, could I express the musicality of it with just my voice and just my guitar? And if you can, then it means it's a great song. And I love finding that I don't know, like that intimate version of something bombastic. That's something I love listening to. 'Cause, you know, like a lot of musicians do that kind of thing. They have their very stripped down, intimate version of their song, and that's usually my favorite version. So I agree. I think this particular song works in that mode.
Right.
There's an example from a Beatles song from their anthology,
Yeah.
Now and Then.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, there is a recording of John Lennon. There's a lot of them, but there's one particularly, like an original recording he made, just him and his piano. And somebody released it 16 years ago. I've saved it on a playlist on YouTube ever since I had YouTube.
Yeah.
And then when that new remaster came out, it became copywritten and they took it down. And that was like the most raw version of Now and Then you will ever hear. The different lyrics got changed. Like the whole song got rearranged, like what it was originally intended to be.
So it's gone. There's no way to access.
I have it in the playlist and it won't play. Like
Oh,
I have
man.
the original video and it's like you can't play this. So it's like I didn't download it. I didn't save it.
You didn't do YouTube to mp3.com?
Like it was. Oh, is that a real thing? I would do that.
Yeah, respect.
MP3.com.
I did that.
Everybody write that down if you're in the chat. Write that YouTube down.
I did a lot of that back in the day, like ripping audio from YouTube videos.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Or
I'm talking
Napster.
raw.
I'm the Napster
ripping,
era.
Right.
ripping into that piano and just the way he did Now and Then was so crazy. Beautiful falsettos that aren't in the
Ah,
original. So it's,
I hope I get to hear that version.
I would have to make a cover of it one day because I remember it, but it's not out there.
Oh, now Brian,
Please
I
do.
can't
You have to
hear
carry
you.
the torch.
Yeah.
I can't hear you, Brian.
Brian,
Running, yeah.
Man, we're having
tech
Jay-
issues, so-
JM, we keep losing his visual. Brian, we keep losing
I
his
see him.
audio.
Am I here now?
I see
You're
ya.
here now.
Good.
Well,
here now. I wasn't.
we
yet.
got
That
a
sounds
lot
like
of J's.
philosophical question, actually. Am I here now?
I read
Okay.
the book.
Maybe I'm not.
I read the book.
There you go.
And
Now
I
is the only
listened to the CD.
thing.
Sorry.
All right,
Right.
I gotta rein this in. This is a talkative crew tonight.
Right.
We're gonna have a 12-hour live stream. Jason Vitelli,
Yeah.
sing us a song, damn it.
All right. I'm going to just caption. All right.
Give me
This is an
Mike
original
Judge
that
vibes.
I actually haven't played out in quite a while, but it's about a love triangle. We all love those love triangles, don't we?
Is this the winner?
Yes. Yes.
I am familiar with that particular love triangle, Jason Vitelli.
Well, yeah. Intimately familiar with it. That's the thing. Brian was talking about writing music, that's autobiographical. And so this is one of those ones that isn't, it's definitely a story made out of something that was happening. So. Picturing you sitting in the living room, a sense of gloom in that emaciated chair. An overcast sky supplies the light for you, and my hands on knees, begging please. What do I need to do to please you? I need you, stirring the storm, the misty lows, showering batters, flipping glass windows. I looked towards us, so ossified. I thought I saw upon them a smile. It's a quick and easy fix to a lost and rusty time. A lost and rusty time. Oh, oh, oh. The revel is beyond the door. He was my friend ages ago, and he understood the reasons behind this game. And it's painful to know it was me and not him that became the roaming soul behind sounding glass. In perfect isolation, so I have neither nor, as the showering batters and the thundering roars, thundering roars. I looked towards eyes so ossified, I thought I saw upon them a smile. It's just a quick and easy fix to a lost and rusty all an accident. Pilfering truth to hold on to your innocence, and I say all this, fantasize yet my cries are a fruitless labor to bring you in here back to life, back to life. And as the storm is realized, torrents paint the rooftops red, swerving their colors gray. That was once to all such a glorious day, glorious day. I looked towards us, so ossified, I thought I saw upon them a smile. It's just a quick and easy fix to a lost and rusty time.
Yeah. Whoa.
Ooh.
We lost some people on the street.
Beautiful singing.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that so much.
My favorite part about that song is that it's about a love triangle, and there's the woman, and the other guy in that love triangle was exceedingly handsome and well accomplished.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, so was-
Yes, yes.
everyone in that love triangle was just really hot.
Right.
That's true.
They should have just
That's
all
true.
got together and just, you know, not
Right.
one against
Speaking-
the other.
Speaking of which, I recently had some contact from that woman. She chimed in and wished me a happy
Oh,
birthday.
yes. So I love that. I think she actually
yes.
knows that the song, she's part of that song. I think.
Well, I think you told her publicly at a show, so I hope
Oh
she
yeah,
knows.
that's right. That's right.
That was in the early days of Mario's. She came to one of the very first ones, and you were like, "Now it is time for you to know the truth of this song."
Well, we're still friends, so I guess it wasn't a big deal to her.
Right.
Yeah.
All right,
Great-
Jason Vitelli.
You have great
With an-
vibrato. Great
Oh, I
vibrato.
appreciate it. Thank you.
And there was even a spot that reminded me of Tenacious D. I was like, what's going on here?
Whoa.
Wait, Tenacious D?
There was a
Yeah.
moment that I was like, is that Jeff? It sounded like Tenacious D for a moment.
Is that Jack?
Oh, I gotta listen.
That's
I
good.
gotta catch up on my Tenacious D.
Don't
All
worry
right,
about
Brian,
it, but it's
Brian's
good.
up. Brian's up. Nothing.
Brian's chomping at the bit.
No, I do this sometimes where I kind of set these sort of rules for myself, and I play songs I haven't played in a really long time.
Oh no,
Oh,
we lost your voice.
Brian, we lost your audio. We could
It might
Brian,
be
just move your mouth and
Check one,
we-
two. Check one, two.
we will dub vocals.
Yeah.
Tonight,
Yeah, it's just been a
Tonight is-
really, really buggy night.
Is there solar
you know,
flares
the
going
internet wire, it's stretching very thin from Asbury Park to New York.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's gotta be that.
And JM, is JM muted? Because we can't
I'm
hear
muted.
him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm directly Etherneted in. I'm not sure why
Are we?
I'm having issues.
on? Oh, we're back.
Good.
We're good.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brian,
So
quick,
did-
sing now before your voice cuts out again.
Yeah. No, I was saying before, real quick, when you were like, "Oh, Brian's chomping at the bit," it's because I set these things for myself, these rules, these parameters rather, and I don't always end up knowing exactly what I'm going to play, or I just play these songs that I haven't played in a long time, so I'm just attempt to remember them. So that's what I'm going to do here. This song is called "Left to Find." I wrote this with a friend of mine named Jeff Fiedler, and he and I have written probably about 24 songs together. He's sort of my little silent partner. But I've written a lot of songs with him. And once again, if you're just tuning in now, my whole bit here is that I haven't been on a live stream since 2020-ish. And so I am singing all these songs from my 2020 solo album called Little Secrets that I made, during that whole COVID time and stuff like that. So this song is called Left to Find. And yeah, good luck, Brian. Here we go.
Why are we here? I don't quite know. Rolling up late to cause a show. Think it makes more sense to go. You're looking away, so I disarm. Bell goes off a false alarm. Walk right out and do no harm. And all you're left to find is guessing. And all you left behind, little hard pressed to figure out what your point was all about. Guess we'll have to do without throwing it out to take it back. Drive this thing straight off the track. Say my name then fade to black. 'Cause all you're left to find is guessing. There's nothing left to find. And all you're left to find is guessing. There's nothing left behind.
Left to Find.
Damn.
That's beautiful.
Thank
You
you.
got,
vibe.
you got a
Chorus
real
is
Jeff
hard.
Tweedy kind of vibe in that song. Like it's got that bossa nova, but it's got a little bit of that,
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. That means a lot. My buddy Jeff, he'd be flattered to hear that. He's he's legitimately the definition of a silent partner. He is he can sing and he can play a whole mess of instruments, but he is not like a performing songwriter. He's like just a person that's, he's this like shadowy figure in my he's a very creative person, who just doesn't really perform very much. But I'm lucky that I get to write cool stuff with him sometimes.
That's a really cool song.
That ending was, that was perfect.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect
I love
way to end
endings
it.
and stuff like that.
Wow.
Cool.
Thank you.
Really cool.
Yeah.
It gets people on their toes.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll let him know you said so.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very cool, Brian. Brian, you're quite prolific, right? You have released tons of albums and you're in tons of bands.
Oh,
and
yeah.
tons of shows. I saw at this John and Peter's show we were just talking about where I did a solo set. You were there. That was the first time I saw you with The Extensions, which is one of your bands.
Yep.
But what are your other active projects?
Active? It's right now it's The Extensions and it's just myself. I play bass in a band called the Hard Maybes, though right now we're kind of taking it easy after a couple of busy years and an EP. And I'm kind of like a sit-in bassist for the DTs and for Brianna Musco. So, but those, I'm not like a contributing, writer or anything like that. They just kind of call me when they need me, and I just like to play the bass. So really, it's just the extensions and myself, but I'm always writing. That, to me, I kind of always think about, you're a singer, a writer, an instrumentalist, and a performer. And, the order in which you are those things is kind of just up to you or up to your skill level. And I always kind of consider myself like a writer first, and then all those other things at like a distant second, third, or fourth, maybe like writer, singer, performer, instrumentalist, which I can only kind of do at what feels like a rudimentary level. Like my whole bit for my whole sort of onus for wanting to play in the first place was I just wanted some other place to put my writing. So I cut all the corners and just decided, well, yeah, I'll just kind of learn enough guitar to facilitate being able to write. Like that is all that has ever really mattered for me.
Yeah. I think that's a lot of folks. That the
same for me.
The writing comes from it's just everything comes from that, and it's like you're doing all these different things to express that writing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Would love to talk about this particular topic for 17 hours, and that's not even an exaggeration. But
We need a podcast.
we're going to move on and give Jason...
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do it. I'm down. We'll get some cereal, some green apples,
Yeah.
some Super Mario Brothers,
Throw some
and we'll...
bananas in there.
And ice cream.
And ice cream.
And ice cream, yeah.
All right, Jason Christie.
Yeah, Brian, I remember a few years ago we almost spoke to you with Brianna at the.
Oh yes, that's right. At the Pony for that for Fletcher, yeah.
Yeah, right. I know. I tried.
Yeah,
man.
we
I
got to
tried
do
really
that.
hard.
We got to get
It's
on
tough
it.
to-
I know.
It's tough to really get things like that to go down because the reality is it's like Live Nation gets involved, and once they get their hands on things, like it's hard for other people to touch them or to even look at them.
Yeah,
But-
Live
and-
Nation
and-
puts its dirty hands on things.
Yeah. But that could be another podcast.
Right.
Okay. So, all right, I'll get started here. It's another oldie, because I'm only doing oldies today. Songs I wrote years and years ago, but they're still catchy and fun and cool. So I'm going to play this one. It's called Better Me. Every step I take leads to a mistake. Oh, my friends have gone away. Seems when you pass me by, I sit on my next lie. All is lost, sailed and drifted away. But now I can see a better me. No more lies, I can feel the tie squeeze, and I can't breathe. Holding myself down in the dirt, and I can't see where's the better times. Oh, no more crying in my sleep. Wake up the next day, I sit on my next lie. All is and it's true, I fuck up everything I do. I'm praying for mercy to the sky, though I'm losing flight. But now I can see a better me. With no more lies, I can feel the tie squeeze, and I can't breathe. holding myself down in the dirt, and I can't see where's the better times. Oh, no more crying in my sleep.
That's right. That's right.
That was really
I
nice.
love
Yeah.
the guitar hook.
Little punky, little
Good.
goth. Little,
Right.
you know.
Well,
I-
now,
I'd venture
You
to
said
say a
these-
little British too.
I'm
you said
okay.
these are. You said these are older songs. Are these old Jason Christie songs, or are these still old Sierra Peaks songs?
Right, these are old Jason songs. Yeah, these are old tracks. I haven't sung them forever, and I just thought it'd be nice to kind of give it a shot on a live stream. It was like the beginning of like my rock and roll development, like going solo, kind of. I would think, because I was in bands prior, and then eventually I kind of took my own route, and that's what led to Sierra Peaks. But
Right.
yeah,
Hey Jason, we got a request for you to turn your volume up. Can you just turn it up on your mic? The
Oh,
USB
sure.
mic? Because I got
Gotcha.
you all the way up here.
gotcha. I will.
All right.
Jason, before we move on to JM's next song, the way that I met you was not as a musician; it was as a booker. Because our mutual, I don't know, I think many of us on the stream are good friends with Rory DeLasno, who is a big name in New York and New Jersey music scene, and he just had a triumphant show at the Stone Pony. And that's actually how I came across you, because I believe you were the one who booked him on a bill. So I'm just curious, like, how long have you been involved with the Stone Pony? And one, that's pretty cool. And how did that all come about?
Right. Well, I mean, my old band. Actually, I'm wearing the shirt of my old band from 10 years ago.
It's a
The
good
Growling Hounds.
The Growling Hounds. Yeah, we played in the Pony a few times. I met Kyle then, but nothing ever stuck. And it wasn't until actually, it's funny. Our current singer from Oddly Casual, they needed a last-minute band to open up for them. They were opening up for High in the Mid '80s. It was back in 2022, I think. And they said, "Hey, we need you. We had 10 days to get ready for it," and we went for it. And then after that day, I met Kyle, and we just started talking. And before I knew it, I'm helping him out, booking shows left and right. I think I worked on like 20 events probably with him, around 20. We probably only got out like 10 of them.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, ongoingly we stay connected. We're pretty good friends. So it's he always calls me his young Jedi.
Young
when,
Jedi.
when he's
He's
running
good.
around. So
'Cause
he's
been-
Kyle's cool. Stone Pony's awesome. Who doesn't love the Stone Pony? I mean, they're
Yeah,
great.
and Kyle's been doing it he's been there since the 80s, right?
Yeah, my father was in a band and grew up, and he played the Stone Pony. He knew Kyle back when he was 28,
Whoa.
Yeah.
30 years ago.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Oh wow.
When Kyle first started working there, I think.
I just read the book, The Oral History of the Stone Pony. And, even from like 30 years ago, there's quotes from Kyle talking about all the hijinks that used to happen, probably still happen backstage.
He was like the assistant booker back then. He just got
Yeah,
started.
yeah.
I forget
Even
who-
before it was like kind of acquired by the corporation, back when
Yeah.
it was just like literally the neighborhood bar.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
The
But
lore.
yeah, it's been
runs
good.
deep.
So I've played Sierra Peaks has played there a couple times, and I book all my friends and kind of reach out to people. I have a bunch of music networking websites or group pages on Facebook. So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
New Jersey
wow.
music scene. It's actually how me and yeah, that's me. It's got my girlfriend made the
Yeah.
banner for it. We did a rendition of the New Jersey state flag.
Yeah.
It looks like the New Jersey state flags, but except it being Liberty and Victory, I think whoever it is, it's Pan and Apollo. And if you look at it, it's the New Jersey state flag. It's yellow, and that's how you can identify like the ones that I'm running. There's a few others I didn't put that on, but they've got a lot of people in it. There's a big community, and like I post if I see your guys' stuff, I post it there too. Like all
Yeah, you've been
all of you guys.
Yeah,
So,
you're really great about
so-
posting a lot.
have a lot of friends in the music scene, so I try to promote all their stuff where I can, and I love doing it. It's fun, and I try to take on more groups to like do more to it because a lot of people let them go. Like,
Right.
I acquired this one 5 years ago because they let it die, and I kind of revived it and brought it back to life.
Oh.
So,
You're like a super connector. You're keeping the scene together. That's great.
trying, doing my
That's
part,
like
doing my
Phil in
small
New
part.
York. You know,
I do some stuff like that, but I would almost say as busy and hectic as I am doing stuff like that, I think Jason Christie takes it to the next level. Yeah. I'm always seeing stuff and kind of discovering like what's going on. I know more about what's going on the Jersey Shore scene than I'm aware. That's one thing I love about the Jersey Shore music scene and the Asbury Park scene. It's small enough that it's genuinely a very close-knit community, and like almost everybody tends to know everybody else, and everybody tends to know the venues, and like they're genuinely friends. And New York, it's like New York is a huge city that's got so many different worlds and so many different industries, like finance and fashion and all this stuff that you don't really find one big cohesive community. You find like a little pockets, like here's a group of musician friends, there's a group of musicians. It's not really cohesive. But then you go to Asbury Park. Right. Like I saw Brian at the no, it wasn't the Asbury Park Music Awards, but you go to the Stone Pony, and it's just like a family of close-knit musicians who've been playing with each other for years and years.
It's a beautiful thing. Yeah.
It is.
Just the camaraderie that I see. A few times that I've gone down there with Phil and just getting to know you all, it's really inspiring. So
it's a good thing.
Yeah, I wanted to get to that awards show. I couldn't make it that day. I planned on going, then I couldn't make it. It looked like such a good night.
It was.
I think the cool thing about another thing I love is that like ordinary common people brush alongside giants. Do you know what I mean? Like you're always like just one or 2 degrees removed from like Bruce Springsteen or a Southside Johnny or like what have you, or play the same venues or this. It's like the distance between an independent musician and like an established industry giant. I feel like the distance feels very small in the scene. There's a lot of movement up, and it's I don't know. It doesn't necessarily. What's that?
I don't know if you call it mentorship, but it's like they are still a part of the community. They still acknowledge it. They still support it, and they support the next generation of folks who are doing it. And there's a general sense of value toward writing songs. And in New York, it gets very diffused, and you have to find those people like in the muck of everything, where it's very concentrated and
Yeah, I think the hype is real. I grew up obsessed with Bruce Springsteen, so Asbury Park always had that allure. But over the years, as I've actually gone and played some of these places and gotten to know like many of you, like it lives up to and it exceeds the hype. Like it is a genuinely close-knit, very special community where the caliber of musician is like exceptional. You just have a group.
Makes each other better and better.
It's like a group of casual friends just gets together to play for fun and get on stage for kicks, and they sing like amazing 5-part harmony. It's an exceptional scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
I forgot to mention it's probably been 4 years now or 3 years I've been working with them now. So I forgot to answer that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think 3.5 maybe, something like that. 3 years.
Well, thank you for all that you do, keeping everything very close knit. And I feel JM, I know you the least well out of everyone here. I've known Brian for a few years, and Brian also I think inhabits this position of being like kind of a scene maker and community weaver with all the. And JM, I'm aware of you. Brian texted me one day, and he's like, this guy J.M. Cooks, you got to involve him in something. And then I looked you up, and the main thing I found of you is you have this really great and wacky like media persona where you're going around and emceeing and hosting and interviewing, and it's great. It's so. And then you got this. I'm discovering you have this whole musical world in you to go along with it. But the first thing that came up was this. So tell us about yourself. What's your deal, man?
Okay. Elevator pitch. I think that, by the way, I think what an elevator pitch is if you get locked in an elevator with somebody, you can tell them the whole story before you get to the floor. Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I already just burned like 3 floors. Okay. Okay. So I am. Okay. Yeah. I was a teacher for 4 years. I was a car salesman for 4 years. I was a barista for 2 years. And the barista overlapped the music. But I played music the whole time. It was just like, when I was a teacher, I realized teaching has to be your hobby as well when you're teaching. And music was becoming too important to me and too much of a time portion of my life for teaching to make any more sense. Car sales, realistically, is probably a good line of work that if I want to earn money again, I probably should go back into. And then barista-ship. These all things have gained me some knowledge about the social world in different ways. I was a mute in a lot of ways as a kid. I didn't speak a lot at all. I was homeschooled. I didn't speak a lot to anybody. And through all of these experiences, I've learned the value of speech. I find that my interviewing, which is approaching episode 200, I'm on episode 197. I just edited and released it today. Of 200, That's pretty cool. I mean, I can't believe
awesome.
that I've done that many. Yeah. But doing those interviews, Brian being one of the legends. We have 19 certified JM Cooks, Context is Everything Media Network, Asbury Park Metropolitan Area legends. And Brian Erickson is absolutely one of them, and there's a video to commemorate it. Proof. In the halls of record, in the lore of Asbury Park, it's sealed. But what was I talking about?
The elevator pitch.
What's your whole deal, man?
Oh yeah, I didn't get to that. Yeah, I make music primarily, and then everything else is secondary to that. But everything else is so important to me as well. And I drum in a lot of bands. And I sing as much as I can. And hopefully those opportunities are continuing. And it is thank you to all of you for listening. Thank you to Brian for making connections to you wonderful people. And it's really, truly an honor to be here and to listen to you guys and to be just part of this conversation. It really is a great thing.
Great. Well, we love having you here. And let's hear your song.
Let's get down to business. Do you want to hear one about my ex-girlfriend's mother or about Windows XP, the operating system from 2007?
Windows
That's a real
2007.
great choice.
Windows XP? Okay.
I'd go to rest in hope of dawning days. I'd fix my habits and I'd pick up my room. Well, this in Jesus' name I pray. That's right. Oh, yeah. I've told you all about a midnight sun, about the castle hierarchy come undone. I'm gonna sing for you a secret sound, a screensaver on Windows XP. know. I write my choruses just because they flow. So if I say something that sounds profound, well, that's proof that music should be fun. Yahoo!
Great. JM, I love your voice. I like you have a really satisfying like kind of lower growl, and then you have this like really satisfying like upper range, and
Thank you, Phil.
you go back and forth and it grabs your attention.
Thank you, Phil. I
Good.
really appreciate that.
Also,
I really
JM,
appreciate saying that.
I love the way you perform for the camera too. You're
Thank
just
you.
like your vibrancy and the joy of doing it just comes
Thank
forth.
you. That means so much. I really appreciate you,
Yeah.
Jason. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Brian. Thank you all for listening.
It's
Wow.
so
Thank everybody
positive.
else.
It's such a high energy and good energy. It's great music.
And wait,
Yep.
Windows XP, is that the one that Flying Toasters came from?
Windows XP is the one that, if you are familiar with the aesthetics trend called Frutiger Aero, it is very much clean, crystalline, watery. I can show you, if I had I can turn my screen here. I might disconnect myself, but this is my secondary screen, and this is like quintessential Frutiger Aero aesthetic. And like, that is the aesthetic of Windows XP in my
Oh,
mind.
sick.
You see that? I was like,
Yeah.
and I can direct you to a website that has like a million different pictures of this ilk for like computer backgrounds, and it's just beautiful to me because it's the promised future that we didn't get about technology being like really fun and useful. Now
The
it's like,
Jetsons.
it's useful, but it's like a little bit more of like a ball and chain, but it's useful,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Wow. Very cool. Thank you, JM.
Yeah.
All right. That brings us to my turn. Here's a song that Jason Vitelli, I've kept count. He has heard this 2,357 times.
Whoa.
All right, so this song needs some audience participation. So even though we're on a live stream and we have all of you at home and we got these 4 dudes here in these boxes, you guys are going to be my audience. For this song, I don't need you to sing along. I need you to shout. So can I get a hell yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Turn the
that's
microphone
pretty good.
on, or should I mute it?
What's that?
Should I keep my
Oh,
mic on?
yeah, leave your mics on, and let's try to be a little bit coordinated and snappy. Let me hear a hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Yes, that is your part. You will know when it's time for the hell yeah. This is Transcendental Cowboy. All right. I'm a transcendental cowboy with the existential blues. Here's a solipsistic meta-transcendental news. It's more than just a recipe, girl, feel good about what you choose. So when it comes down to do what you gotta do, you could read a book by Sartre, read a book by Camus. There's 1,000 different faces out there, 1,000 points of view. Seeing is belief. Get ready, throw your hands up in the air and say, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm a transcendental cowboy with the existential blues. Here's a solipsistic meta-transcendental news. It's more than just a recipe, girl, feel good about what you choose. So when it comes down to do what you gotta do, you light yourself some candles, light up someone's eyes, go back to the 60s right now, retro psychedelicize. Close feeling is believing, throw your hands up in the air and say, Transcendental, existential, sentimental, solipsistic, lower upper middle class, white bread, suburbanistic, went away to school and how the world irritated. Some would even say slightly overeducated, trying to find a way to set myself free. In my heart of hearts, just a Bruce Springsteen wannabe, working all day and singing all day, doing alright! Woo! Existential blues. Here's a solipsistic meta-transcendental news. It's more than just a recipe, girl. Feel good about what you choose. So when it comes down to do what you gotta, when it comes down to do what you gotta, when it comes down to do what you gotta do. If you're having a good time on tonight's live stream, let me hear one final hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
All right.
Woo! That's right. Is that a full band song too?
Oh yeah.
That's gotta be a
we
full
did
band
that
song.
with him, with
What?
all the bells and whistles.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
That, I think that's just like my signature song. Like whether I'm solo or whether I'm with my band, I will. It's so hard for me to resist doing it in a show. I kind of feel like if I performed a set and I didn't play Transcendental Cowboy, like what was even the point of me doing that set?
Dr. D says hell yeah too.
That's right.
Thank you, Dr. D. Dr. D, are you a fellow Asbury Park resident? I saw you chimed in earlier saying you hope that Asbury Park retains some of its grit.
Me too.
I like grit.
When you say grit, do you mean luxury condominiums?
Why, yes.
I saw.
Oh, then yes. Oh, then yes.
I saw. You guys must know Zach Sandler, who does many things, but he works at. I don't know him that well, but I met him and I follow him on Instagram. And around Valentine's Day, he posted something really funny from NewJersey.com, which says, "Find someone who loves you the way Asbury Park loves throwing up condominiums."
Very gentrified.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about the Wonder Bar. They're building that big new building next door. You think Wonder Bar is gonna survive?
Oh, from everything I've been told, the answer is yes.
Yeah?
Because they can't take over that specific plot of land, like that belongs to, the owners of the Wonder Bar, Debbie. Though they did have to sacrifice a little piece of that, kind of backyard area. What they are thinking of doing, though, is while there's construction in that area, taking the opportunity to maybe do a little bit of renovating and stuff. Don't take this as don't send this to NJ.com or anything like that. That's just been kind of, the sort of talk around the water cooler. But from everything I have been told, and my booking partner over there, Biff, and everything like that, Wonder Bar is not going anywhere.
All right, that's great to hear. I love that place. I told the band we played there last Monday, not a couple months, April 13th, as part of the Happy Mondays. I went home feeling like $1,000,000. I was like, that was my
Good.
favorite gig ever.
Good. That's how you should feel playing a place like that.
It's such a great vibe. There's something about when you're in a band, when you drive a couple hours and you go to another city and you do like a show on the road, even if it's not that far, you feel like you're on tour, right? It's like all the sights are new. There's strangers in the audience. It's you like see what this new place's green room is like. You know, you get a complimentary drinks. It's just like you feel like rock stars for a night in a way that you don't when you're just playing like your hometown.
All new sights, all new sounds, all new smells.
Yeah, I remember
All right.
a few years back, the band Twin Peaks played at the Wonder Bar. I don't know if you remember Twin
Yeah,
Peaks.
Lowlight opened for them.
Great band.
I ended up partying
Yeah.
with
Great
them
band.
afterwards. I was
Do they
drinking
play
with
Twin
them
Peaks
afterwards.
music?
And,
I love the band Twin Peaks, and I love the show Twin Peaks.
I
even
love
more.
Yeah, the
Twin Peaks
band.
show.
I like the show. I love the band, but I love the show.
Yeah,
They-
that's a
they
great
have
I have a
band.
piece that I released called The Black Lodge. That's
I'll
how
listen.
much I love it.
I'll listen. Beautiful. But I love the band.
Wait,
too.
was that a Dale Cooper Funko Pop?
Yes, the only
Band?
Funko Pop that I own is an
Oh,
out-of-box
wow.
Nice.
Dale
Fucking
Cooper.
great.
He's got the coffee
Nice.
and everything.
Jason Vitelli. Tonight, Jason Vitelli is finding his people. His video game music, his Twin Peaks Funko Pops.
oh, you have one too, Brian? I only have one.
Oh, you
Actually,
do?
Well, I got Tony
only have one.
Soprano with the duck.
Legend.
Oh, that's a good one.
Jersey. With the
That's
duck.
it, courtesy
the
of
diner by
my
me
partner
has a
Nicole
picture.
right here.
That's
The diner
Jersey.
by me has a picture of Laura Palmer, like the high school
Just like
picture
that.
right on the bar.
Nice and creepy. But
Wait,
if
I
you
got
know,
a-
you know.
I got Steve Carell,
That's classic.
the boss cup,
Oh, he's got a cup of coffee too.
cup of coffee
Yeah.
from the office.
Damn fine cup of coffee.
Exactly.
All right, Jason Vitelli's trying to rein us in here.
This is a song like I never performed, so good luck to me.
Yeah.
But it's when I first met my wife, it was inspired by waiting for her call to go on the next date. And this is that game that everyone always plays, the phone tag game. So it's called Call Waiting, and I pray I don't severely fuck it up, but I'm amongst friends, right? Wait for a second, wait just a second. It'll just be a moment, but never seem to get this right. I won't be alive. I sit here and bide my time, but it's not easy to stay naked. I won't be another wasted life generated by my anxiety. But my way doesn't pave a way toward any sort of possibility. So it's light on board, and I want you as more. And I try, and I try. I sit by the phone and say that it's okay. This mantra-fed existence pouring out of a starving heart. The ringing in my head rings true and it shivers down my spine. I never felt so out of sorts, driven mad by singularity. Now all moist, color flushes into my face. I cannot think straight. It was my sigh of relief that tore apart my insides, revealing some sort of shape for here and now, existing again. And the voices that sped my turbines to feverish pitch now sing to me such soothing whispers.
Woo! Well,
yeah.
Jason, evidently it worked out okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounded beautiful.
Thank you.
There was
thank you.
there were moments early in it where, correct me if I'm wrong, but was there an inspiration when you first introduced the octave riffs
Yeah.
that they were to be reminiscent of a ringtone?
Yeah, it did like an onomatopoeia kind of thing. I could
Right, like an
definitely,
original iPhone ringtone, maybe second generation, when they were like doop 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 doop.
Yeah, it definitely has a computery sound. I was listening to a lot of Radiohead at the time, so I was into
Yes.
like all the different episodic stuff that they like to do.
Yeah.
Our friend on YouTube, Dr. D, says great texture.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful. It released into ethereal relaxation of relief.
Yeah,
That was
when the call
palpable.
comes and then you get into like the lilt. Kind
Palpable.
of like that part. It's like,
No, absolutely. You communicated it well.
Yeah.
I mean, that felt like a symphony. That was beautiful. It's really nice.
Thank you, man. I recorded it with that was the album I did live with this engineer. I mean, live meaning we did like 4 or 5 takes and we edited the best like 2 takes or 3 takes together.
Right.
But still, it was a live band playing it, and I'm very fortunate to have been able to do it with that group. So.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, Jason, and this is the subject of the song is now Jason's lovely wife.
Oh, Brian was backstage the whole time. I feel bad. Brian, you're
Nah, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. No problem.
All right.
Don't apologize. I feel bad because I've been like just dropping in and out.
Well, that with Jason's turn, that concludes our 3 trips around the circle. So I think Jason and myself, we are done with our songs. But before we wrap up the stream, we'll have an encore round where each of our 3 guests will do one more song. There you go. Before we do that, let's just do our kind of coming attractions. Jason, would you throw up a couple flyers? We'll do the Mario's one first. We'll do this. We'll take our group photo like we usually do, but let's talk about these flyers. For those of you watching this stream from the comfort of your home, thank you for spending this couple hours with us. Please do all the usual stuff: like, subscribe, share, follow. Jason and myself, we're here in New York City. We do this live stream the 3rd Tuesday every month, but on the 1st Tuesday of every month, going back 8 or 9 years now, we share a residency at Mary O's, which is a classic Irish pub in the East Village here. We take over for the night. We each do a set, and then every month we have a rotating roster of guest musicians. This upcoming Tuesday, we have Liz Wolfe, Nutmeg Cupcake, and Carol Lester. And I think some of you on the Jersey Shore, you must know Carol, because she lives there now. She's a good friend of ours. We host each other for shows back and forth.
Yeah.
And any of you guys, Brian, he's scheduled for a Mary O's. I think yours is coming up in October, right? Well, you remember the date of that one?
I don't.
Whatever the second Tuesday of October, that's Brian's date. JM and Jason Christie, ever want to do something in the city, reach out to us.
That'd be awesome. That'd be so
It'd be
cool.
an honor.
And then coming up, what are you gonna say?
We'll have to come out and hang out one night, check it out. Get the
Yeah.
let us know. Maybe we'll.
That's right.
Maybe I can make it to this one. What's it next week? Maybe, or the next one. We'll see.
Well, if you wanna come to an event to hang out, you wanna come to this next one that Jason's about to throw up on the screen. Next Friday, May 8th, we're taking over a classic off-Broadway theater here in Manhattan on 42nd Street, the Laurie Beachman Theater. Phil Robinson Band, live at the Beachman. It's going to be a 90-minute set. That's my band.
Wow.
This is the same lineup. We just played Wonder Bar. It's a fantastic rock band. We have 5 gorgeous rock goddesses who do lots of harmony vocals. And we have this venue all night, so it's going to be a birthday show and then a birthday party. Come. Brian Erickson is making the trip from Asbury to be there with us that night.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. You will not be
Jason and
disappointed.
JM, if you two want to come out, I'll happily hook you guys up with comp tickets for you and a +1. Just you could let me know after the stream if you'd like to come. We're looking to
An honor.
we're looking to pack the whole place, and we are importing Asbury Park royalty. My favorite photographer, Connie Freestone, is coming to
Connie.
the Beachman
So good.
to photograph the evening. So that's next Friday, May 8th.
That's beautiful.
All right, and then before we turn it over to you guys for the final song, our companies. This is my company right there, Roomful of Sky Music. I just book a ton of live music, tons of venues all over New York and New Jersey. And then that pinwheel there, that's Jason's company, Music for Multimedia. So anything where technology and music intersect, Jason is very likely on the bleeding edge, having already mastered these technologies before you ever even heard of them, whether it's live audio or in the recording studio or streaming. Jason's got it down.
I gotta
He
hire
has
you
been...
to do my advertising here.
It's a great ad read. Great.
Jason has been indispensable to everything I've been doing musically for decades now. That's not even an exaggeration. So if you have any need in the tri-state area, hire him. On top of that, he also plays every single instrument known to man. So Music for Multimedia, Roomful of Sky Music, that's us. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to our guests this evening. Every time we have a Roomful of Sky event, we always take the big group photo with all the musicians. So on a live stream, that means I'm going to take the group screen capture. So,
Right.
Jason, would you please arrange us to be nice and photogenic?
Yeah, so I'm going to do us on the bottom.
All you dudes, suck in your guts.
Right.
Let's look good for the photo.
I gotta
Suck in
show
my
the whole
chin.
poncho.
I need some sucking in here.
I gotta show the whole poncho.
Hold on.
There we go.
Do we get one normal photo and then one silly photo? Is there 2?
Yeah,
And
sure, we can do
personality.
that. Let's do the normal smiling photo. Here we
All
go.
right. You're going to have to...
Got us.
go
Brian, you guys got to duck down a little bit.
Yeah.
We're losing your foreheads.
Oh, wait.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Okay.
That's fine. That's a good
fine?
enough
Okay.
configuration. We look good. All right, let me. Windows has made getting screenshots so
We doing it?
complicated.
Control Shift 3.
Control Shift 3. Okay,
So.
now we'll do the silly one.
Oh, you did it? I missed it. Oh.
Okay, we got it.
Oh, okay.
All right, checks out. I'll post that somewhere on the socials and tag everybody.
Yeah.
Without further ado, let's keep the same order. We'll get one last song from Brian, Jason, and then JM will close out the night.
All right. So thank you, Phil and Jason, for having me. This has been great. It has been 6 years since I was last on your live stream. And yeah, this has really been my pleasure to enjoy other people's original songwriting and performance and stuff. This has really been excellent. And thank you, of course, to JM and the other Jason for sharing your own stuff. Sure, I'll see you two of you around town. So this is going to be my last song. As I said, my theme for the whole night is playing songs from my 2020 solo album called Little Secrets, just sort of in the spirit of performing on a live stream. This last song is the title track, Little Secrets, and it is available everywhere music is streamed.
Hello, it's me. Answer the call as if there's any chance at all to take it back, let it go. Little makes for a poor show. Suppose it's time to steal away. Go write another cliche. Where do those little secrets head? To another box under your bed. Should have never picked that fight. Should have called you up last night. Under some spell, you like to say, fixated on some big display. Might be time to write this off. Maybe got it wrong. Where do those little secrets hide? If they're waiting just off to your side. Suppose it's time to steal away. Go write another cliche. Where do those little secrets end? Another box under your bed.
That's right. Throw it. Throw the paper.
Nice one. What, Brian? What's the name of that song?
That's called Little Secrets.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the title track of Little Secrets.
That is indeed the title track. Yes.
Nice.
Saving the title track for last.
Yeah, as
Solid
we do.
move.
Yeah.
That's like a
All
song
right,
thank
you
you.
hear in a wholesome movie. Like at the end of the movie, the credits roll, or like an important scene.
Yeah,
Gotta
like
get-
Zach Braff is like sleeping outside on the porch, and then she finally opens the door and like
Right.
lets him in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's that.
beautiful. That's great. That's great.
Thank you.
I love it. The good vibes keep rolling.
Yeah, indeed.
All right, let's move on to Jason Christie.
All right, cool. I just want to say thank you guys for inviting me and setting this up, and it's cool that we all got to hang out. And I knew Brian before, but I haven't met all you guys yet. So now I'm happy to meet you.
Great to meet you too,
See-
man.
Toast to the future.
Yeah.
We'll hang out. Maybe I'll come to the show. I'll try to. I will.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'll try to line it up. And
This is literally why Jason and I still do this, because a lot of people gave up on the live streams, but we just hung out and had a great night together. This is what I mean? It's like it's the best way to like bond with musicians from other cities, and you know what I mean? I don't understand why more people don't keep doing their streams.
Yeah.
Right. So all right. So this song is called "Awakening," and I wrote it around when I was 22, 23. I felt like I had a spiritual awakening, and I wanted to be able to put that on a song, put that on paper, and to share my experience. But So the song's called Awakening. Awaken further, head to the light. Come along, oh, we're wasting time. Follow through, yeah. Don't quit now. You're walking down a path that will serve you well. You're feeling anxious yet. It's the pressure flowing down your veins, yeah. Oh yeah. Are you gonna wait for it? Let it out to bring it in. Oh yeah. Don't wait, and baby don't worry. It's never too late to have a good time. Oh yeah, to have a good time. Oh yeah. Been traveling so far and I don't seem to know where I've gone. Been waiting for so long for my time to come. Floating way up high, oh. Awaken me further, I want to see the other side. I feel the power raging, go deep down inside. You're feeling anxious yet, it's the pressure flowing down your veins. Ooh yeah. Are you gonna wait for it? Let it out to bring it in. Oh yeah. Don't wait, and baby don't worry. It's never too late to have a good time. Don't wait, and baby don't worry. It's never too late to have a good time. Have a good time, baby. To have a good time. Love, yeah. Let go. Feel it in my soul, let it take me, 'cause I'm getting closer. Won't let it break me, don't shake me down, that's folly, you see. 'Cause we have the power, it's in our hands. Now will you take command, you are your own salvation. You're feeling anxious yet, it's the pressure flowing down your veins. Oh yeah. Are you gonna wait for it? Let it out to bring it in. Oh yeah. Don't wait, and baby don't worry. It's never too late to have a good time. Don't wait, and baby don't worry. Baby, it's never too late to have a good time. 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 Ooh yeah. Ooh baby,
right.
I was getting some like Alice in Chains vibes from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got some.
Yeah, quite a bit.
That rocked. Wow, you like bring the rock just by yourself with your acoustic.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Thanks, man. I know. I was singing for Sierra Peaks for a few years in the beginning, but we do have a new singer. We had a few singers, and I just, I like singing and playing, but I also enjoy writing really complicated stuff too, and it's great having our current singer Joe. He's just like a phenom. He's incredible. If you listen to In Bloom, you'd be like, wow. I'm like, oh, I want the the coolest people I know, and the best people I know, and just put them all together. And he's also a great pianist too. I was actually gonna try to link you guys up, Phil and Jason, because get them on the next one. There's a few people I can introduce to. Obviously, probably all.
Let's do that. Yes, Jason, Christie, by all means, I want to meet all your people, and vice versa. Before we go to JM Song, I just sent Jason, we actually just finalized the details for our next couple months of Songwriter Stream guests, and I think you know a bunch of these people because we're not done with the Asbury Park musicians. Yeah. Jason, do you have the flyer for May 19th?
Oh yeah, I did. I just downloaded them, and hold on a second.
Well, this is probably also a good time to announce. Brian, should we tell people about our thing that we're
Oh, yeah.
Well, Brian, I'll let you do the honors, but it looks like Jason's got this queued up, so let's give this its moment. Coming up next month, have you guys heard of Fern?
Absolutely.
All right.
No.
Yeah.
Who said no?
Of course.
Never heard of him. That was me. I don't know who that is.
I don't know. He's just some guy. If you go to Asbury Park,
Just a guy.
He's just all roads lead to Fern. He's like, if you live in Asbury Park and you're a musician, you're probably in his band, The Foes of Fern.
Exactly.
We have him next month.
Good.
We're squeezing him in right. The way it started, Kyle from Stone Pony, he offered my band a gig at Tim McClune's Supper Club for June. I declined because it's too close to my big Laurie Beach. I said, let's do something later. But I was looking into it, and he said, hook up with a local Asbury band. And I called Fern, and I found out that he's about to have a child. So he was too busy to do the gig. So I said, all right, let's come on the live stream. So it's like the last thing that Fern is squeezing in before his kid is born. And then in June, we have, you guys know Jason, from another Jason, Third from the Sun.
Who?
And they are going to join our live stream as a rock band. They're going to set up and have the whole band there in studio, which we've done a couple times. But Jason said, I have no interest in being a solo guy with an acoustic guitar. I do band music. And I'm like, all right, man, bring the band.
Oh, yeah.
I 100% feel that. I was even thinking that like an hour ago. I was like, man, if the whole band, we can set up our whole studio, get the high quality, engineered, mixed sound coming through.
Yeah.
Well, we do it. I mean, we do it. We have bands join us, and and here we go. This is Brian and I at the Stone Pony. I thought this was the Asbury Park Music Awards, but no, this was our friend Rory's show. And this night we birthed a scheme, and I'll let Brian describe the scheme for you all.
It's called the NYAP Music Exchange, and so what we're doing is we're taking 4 acts, 2 from Asbury Park and 2 from New York City, and alternating each month. So whenever we engage with a band, we're essentially offering them 2 shows. One of them at the Asbury Park Brewery, and the second one at a place called Cowgirl Seahorse in Manhattan. And the 2 sort of associated acts from each city will act as, kind of the host bands. And so they play 1 month at Asbury Park Brewery. Then those 2 Asbury bands, along with our 2 guests from New York, will then go to Manhattan the following month and play there.
That's beautiful.
And then we reset the month after that with 4 new bands. But it's a cool way of creating like a very easy sort of road from our little city to Phil's much larger city.
Well,
And
well,
networking and all like host
Cross-pollination.
venues and stuff. Go ahead, Phil.
oh, I was just
Yeah.
saying there's a lot of eagerness in New York bands to break into the Asbury Park music scene and to get a foothold into some of your venues, and then
And vice versa,
and
yeah.
vice versa. So that's the best way to sort of expand your geographic radius, right? You partner with bands from the other city, so it's like, come to our town. We'll include you on our show, and we could fill the house with an audience. So you, as an out of town band, probably will have less fans in our city if you're new to the city. So like, we'll kind of provide that service for you, and then it's a direct exchange. Next month we'll come to your town, you provide the audience for us, and then there's been a lot of excitement and eagerness for New York bands to play Asbury Park and Asbury Park to play New York, and then
great
we've got
concept.
2 great venues. A venue that Jason Vitelli and I play a lot. Cowgirl Seahorse, the owner, Gail, who's a good friend of ours, she loves Asbury Park. We go down to Asbury Park just to hang out there and take in all the music, and we're big fans of the brewery. My band is actually, my band is actually going to be playing the brewery in June, and then our first one of New York Asbury Park Music Exchange is going to follow thereafter in August. So we got lots of good things in the works.
That's beautiful. Did you know that
Yeah, a couple months to plan
the
it.
logo for the Asbury Park Brewery is a seahorse?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Oh, no way.
That's a good
Yeah.
little logo overlap.
Yeah.
For those two to go together. And I think
Yeah.
Cowgirl Seahorse and the Asbury Park Brewery, they're enthusiastic host venues. They'll probably host this most months, but we'll also branch out, right? Like if we have a couple Asbury Park bands, we know we'll have a little bit of a draw in New York City. We could get one of the bigger rock clubs like the Bitter End,
Bitter End.
and whatnot, and
Yeah.
same on the Asbury Park. The other logo,
And likewise, we might be able to do one at the Wonder Bar.
Wonderful.
that would be fantastic. The other connection between Cowgirl and Asbury Park, you guys know Tilly, the clown face,
Right.
used on Palace Amusements, that now lives on at Wonder Bar. That's derived. That clown face is derived from the same person. That's the clown face from Coney Island Amusement Park. Palace Amusements in Asbury was a franchised version of the amusement park in Coney Island. So this is kind of like the reunion of the two Tillys. We're bringing the Tillys back together.
It's like the keymaster and the gatekeeper coming back.
Yeah.
With Tilly on a seahorse.
There we go. There's the Coney Island Tilly.
Wow.
What a creep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that looks completely normal.
Did everyone ever watch Attack on Titan?
Oh, I have, yeah.
That literally
Yeah.
looks like a Titan from Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
The Asbury Park Tilly is a little bit more friendly seeming
Yes.
than Coney Island Tilly's creepy.
Yeah.
All right.
right.
We've talked a lot in this episode. We're going to bring it all home with JM for the final song of the stream.
All right, as promised, this one's about my ex-girlfriend's mother. It's called Where's the Cloud? If you're sticking to suppers, if you're talking to puppers, there's a cloud over me and the sea. I step my visions aside, I step my walk outside and see. Heat-seeking symptoms arising, teachers' bridges capsizing, a cloud over me and the sea. I'll bet a schism on a wire, mother wind chiming out to me. Yeah.
playing porridge, but I'm keen to deceive even me. And while I'm floating down the sky, there's a bullseye framing me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, whoa. Up, down, or which way you cut it, we've been living so ugly, a branch of our trees ever meets. And while I'm floating down the sky, your mother wind chiming out to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm off and gone in a Learjet aeroplane. It's always sunny skies, but mother wind chimes rings to me. Oh, that she's her daughter, and I better not wash her down the drain. Like every cloud around you passing turns to rain into a rain. Yeah, yeah. Hey, whoa, whoa. Hey,
Yeah.
There's the cloud.
JM, you bring like the unbridled joy in your sound and your.
Thank you. That means a
Oh,
lot.
man.
That means so much to hear. Thank you for saying
Fantastic.
that.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I bring the morose darkness usually in my songs, but you bring the
But
joy
you're smiling. You're smiling when you do it.
in between songs. Yeah.
Right.
This was great, guys. This was a lot of fun. I hope we cross paths. Let us know anytime you guys want to do something in New York, and let me know if you want to come to our big show and party next Friday, May 8th.
Right,
It's an
May
honor.
8th. Right.
It's truly been an honor, and I
Yeah.
fully plan on popping out. I can't the 8th. I have a show myself, but definitely
You got
in the
you
future.
got to have priorities, JM. I mean,
I'm canceling the show. That's it. I'm canceling the show. I'm coming.
All right. Bye.
all right.
Thanks
Jason,
for having
Christie,
us.
Brian.
Thank you so much. Nice
Our
to meet you,
pleasure.
Jason,
It's fun.
Jason, Phil, and Brian. Thank you again for all of
And-
your advocacy.
For those of you tuning in at home, our YouTube friend, Dr. D, thanks for all the insight into the local. Dr. D, I agree. I also miss the Paramount. I want them to renovate it so they could reopen and bring the Light of Day Festival finale back into the Paramount, and
That'd be beautiful.
that belongs in Asbury. I completely agree.
It would be beautiful.
All
This
right,
is
good
fun.
night.